and it moves a lot in the wrong direction. So I'm hoping that if I move it enough in the wrong direction, it'll loosen up and go in the right direction. This is equated to the advanced Thompson rusty bolt theory. I forgot what that move is called. Cervical lock. So it's still moving. It is still moving. A lot of craniopaths tell me that they get better results if they go the indirect method the wrong way. That gives them the best results. And I don't know why that is, but it seems to be true with most people. Okay, now we went in the wrong direction. Cover your right ear. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. So there's been a neurological change has occurred here. Breathing no longer irritates him. Touching the ear no longer irritates him. What is the loved brother of the temporal bone? I never even checked it. Yeah, it could be. Push your knees together, let go. I don't think that's what it is. I don't think it is. I think it's just temporal bone. Now, clench your teeth. Still strong. Anything weird with the leg check that you guys notice? Feet out like that? Would that be an anterior sacrum or a posterior sacrum? Which one goes with double IN? Anterior. Could be an anterior sacrum. Let's check it. It was just my noticing that his feet are flopped out. It's probably just musculature, but it might be an anterior sacrum. Exhale all the way. See if anything happens here. If nothing happens, it's a soft tissue phenomenon. I'm not worried about it. Has nothing to do with temporal bone. Okay? Now, go ahead and sit up and stand up and come over here, stand right here and face me. And you guys take a look now. See if you see a difference. It's still not symmetrical. See if you see a difference. Don't dupe yourself into thinking you see a difference. See if you see a difference. Okay, so who thought they saw a difference? I saw a little bit of a difference. Who? You did. I thought I saw a difference. Now I'm looking with much more experienced eyeballs than you, but I see a difference. Now let's see what else we see. It's still down here. It's still down here. Clench your teeth. Open wide. Move your jaw from side to side. Okay. Move your eyes from side to side. Move your eyes up and down. Okay. Yeah, when I first started looking, it looked better. Now it doesn't. Remember how I thought there might be something wrong with the right ilium? Mm-hmm. He wasn't weight bearing. Let's see if there is. Raise your left leg like that. Put it down, hold the arm. Raise your left leg. Put it down, hold the arm. So this is visit number 2. We're starting backwards. We're starting with cranial and going to ilium. This is visit number 2. He did not show it to me lying face up with no weight bearing. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I don't know. Is it a PI or an AS or an IN or an EX? I don't know. Turn the right foot in, keep it there. Lift the other leg, back down, hold. Turn the foot out. Lift the other leg, put it down, hold. No. Step forward like that. That makes a PI worse. Okay, but makes an AS better. Hold. Now, keep your foot there and somehow lift this back leg a little bit. Good, back down, hold. Okay, do it again. Good, hold. Now move the foot backwards. Good. So, hold. Well, that's terrible. That's just bad, period. So what is he making worse here? An AS. Now, would you agree that you have adjusted more PIs than ASs?
Yes.
Okay. They're not always easy to find. Okay? So his ilium has done this. His temporal bone has done, what did I say it did? Yeah, it did this. So his temporal bone's going in one direction, his ilium's going in another direction. Can you be adjusted?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me verify this. Lie face down on the table. It looks like a right AS ilium. Do you understand how I got there? I knew that ilium and temporal bone are Levitt brothers. I knew that sometimes you can't find things when the patient is not bearing weight, only when they're bearing weight. So there is a limitation to leg checks and stuff that you do primary supine. This is the long leg side in the prone position. Okay? Is either gas drop more painful? Can you tell? No, not bad. Let's see if there's heel tension over here. No, there's not. Let's see if an AS challenge balances him. It does. Let's make sure it's not sacral. Breathe in deep, nothing happens. So can I have this side up, please? So I'm just going to adjust a right AS, and then we're going to look at his temporal bones again. Okay? Give me this leg, give me that leg, we have this arm, throw that back there, put that there, and we have this here. Get that shoulder underneath a little bit. That's good. Face up. And face down. There's no prone short leg. There's no positive AS challenge. Cover your right ear with your hand. Take your hand away. Step off the table. Stand here facing in that direction. Cover your right ear. Hold. Okay? Take your right foot and put it back like that. So I'm checking what I just did. Hold. Good. Put it back where it was. Put all your weight on your right foot. Back down. Hold. Good. Let me look. Okay, as far as the winging out, it's more balanced. This ear is still lower. Okay? It's not head on neck. It's not motion of temporal bone anymore. What is it? So now I'm looking at your eyes, and your eyes seem to be okay, but I noticed something else. Hold. Hold. I don't like this. Hold. This is not normal. Put that hand on your forehead. Hold. Definitely a case of something wrong with the brain. Lie face up on the table.
Was that a joke?
Yeah, I think so.
It was a joke?
It was a joke. No, there's nothing wrong with his
Of
brain.
course it was a joke.
Yeah, it was a joke.
What I'm
No.
going to do is I'm going to motion his frontal bone. We didn't really do much of this, but I'm going to do it to see if I feel something going on, because I don't like weak muscles. I don't like short legs. I don't like positive indicators of dysfunction. They should not be there. So, what I noticed is his ear is low here. That's the most noticeable difference between right and left. But his eyes are balanced, so sphenoid is probably on straight, but I'm not sure about frontal. So I did a frontal test standing, and I learned that I have to take this frontal bone and I have to lift it, I to S on the right. And this usually has something to do with twisting of the dura mater this way inside the head. And the important point is I'm not done till I'm done. Okay? But you have a limit to how much time you can spend with the patient on a visit and how much you charge. So the most expensive chiropractor I've heard of was $500 a visit. He spends about an hour with the patient. I don't do that. Okay? So I'll do X amount, and when I charged X amount, and it was for my time. Step off the table. This is probably visit number 3. Take a look at the patient. He still has the low ear on the right, but it's not as bad. And there's not much difference in the winging of the ear. Okay? Yeah, his IQ went up 20 points. What's the square root of 9,752.6? That's right. That's exactly right. Thank you. So that's an example of what I might do in an effort. So the big clue is visual on you. So we look at each other and we go, so if I ever look at you and like laugh, it's because I know you need cranial work, or your neck is out, or your head is out, or you got an SI joint problem. But you can actually tell from across the room, when you get into this stuff, you can pick people out and go, what happened to your head? And they're very likely to go, how did you know? Now, if they have a huge scar or something, that's a separate issue. If they have bolts sticking out of their Frankenstein's monster. Are there any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. So, like,
Thank you.
is that how much time you would spend on an individual bone, like what you did with temporal?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Have you ever found, like, what, maybe if you like stayed with it for like 5 or 10 minutes, maybe it would have moved?
Yeah.
Did it,
Yeah. Well,
so
it
like,
did.
more time is always better. We don't
It
necessarily
did
have
move. It
Yeah.
did move, but I'm teaching a class, so there's other things to do.
Yeah.
But in practice, yeah, there was a limit. And it depended on my schedule for the day. How many, is there anybody waiting to see me? If there's nobody waiting to see me, I'll take as long as it takes. If there's somebody waiting to see me, we gotta cut it short because there's somebody waiting and I don't want to keep people waiting. So you'll have to play it by ear. SOT craniopaths are not known for how many people they see. But you charge by time. And in the insurance world, there's codes for that. If I was to go back into practice now, I would not accept insurance. I would not take insurance. I just wouldn't do it. I would have a reasonable fee for Medicare patients and a sliding fee for everybody else. But you have to charge for your time, and somebody's got to pay off your student loans. And those are called patients. It's just the